Welcome back to my channel. Today we're watching more One Piece. Gonna be watching episode 1124. I'm really excited to get into this episode. It's a double episode this week, so we had one yesterday and then one today. And I believe this is the new time slot for One Piece going forward, which I'd be pretty happy about because it does have different censorship laws, so they might potentially not have to censor as much in the anime version. And I feel like this would just be a good time for it to come out earlier in the day, so at least for me, so I won't have to wait until night every day to watch the episode. But other than that, don't want to say too much before we get into this reaction. I really liked last week, and I believe that was the opening that we reacted to, and possibly the song for the ending. So I'm excited to see the opening and ending in full this week. But this will be a timer reaction for anyone wondering, so you will need to sync up with your own copy of the episode. But besides that, let's get right into this episode. I'll just pull out my timer here real quick. Go full screen. And I'll count us down from 3, and then you can start the episode to sync up. 3, 2, 1, start. There we go. Yeah, I'm excited for this week. Last episode was pretty good. It had a bit of recap and kind of just transitioned us back into the series. I assume this is the opening. And I believe this is the one we watched the end of last week that I was debating if it was an opening or ending. I also do wonder if they're going to do this stuff at the end of each episode still. Oh. Oh. Art is great on this, by the way. But yeah, I haven't seen the ending video yet. Yeah. This arc is going to go crazy from now on, too. I think there might be a few chill episodes right here at the start, because I don't remember this part of Egghead a ton. But the last section of it goes crazy. This backstory is going to go just amazing. And then everything else that happens on Egghead and around is just crazy. I love that scene still. I loved that last week with her jumping up and doing the Nika pose. All the clones of Kizaru. Yeah, that fight is also going to be crazy. I hope they do it like really good justice, getting to see an admiral finally fight like that. Which I guess not technically the first time, but now that we're like on that strength level ourselves, it's kind of different. Yeah, I don't know if this tops. Oh, sweet. I don't know if that tops the last opening for Egghead, because that last one was top tier music and the animation. But I definitely like this one a lot because it had a lot to live up to. Is this the same soundtrack? I feel like it seems slightly new. Oh, something worse came than CP0. Yeah, we got all this sorted now with the Straw Hats hostage. Oh yeah, we're learning about the Mother Flame. Yeah, I'm excited for the rest of this arc though. There's gonna be a lot of awesome moments. Overall, this Egghead was so good. This is also what I changed my thumbnail to last week. Because that's a really cool panel, especially in the manga. But the anime went crazy. Also, the animation of Luffy showing up last week went crazy too. Operation to escape Egghead. I'm also just excited to see what the quality is like for the rest of this arc after the break. Because I feel like the break gave me higher expectations and I was already getting blown away. I imagine we'll probably still have quite a few episodes of like the lower budget or lower quality. But as long as they get like directing or just like, I don't know, there's a lot they can do to make it be of higher quality. And I don't mind like opening recap stuff like that, or if they want to fill time at the end of episodes. That's funny. Oh, Morgans. Good shit, Loopy. This whole side group of people, by the way, is really funny to me. With Vivi and Morgans and Walpole. This is crazy. We're actually talking to the five elders. This stuff is what really set in the feeling of it being in the final saga. Nico Robin. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, Luffy really should not be the one talking to the five elders or really any of his enemies. Well, they kind of are not dumb. We got this dude here. I like his voice actor quite a bit as well. Mother Flame. I also never got a comment or anything last week reminding me if that was the first mention of the Mother Flame, but I believe it was. Nothing more than insects. Yeah, it's honestly amazing the Marines haven't revolted. No one cares about your pact. Oh, Nami getting pissed. Get fucked and boinked. God, I love Nami. It's also so funny to me, like when actual combat's going on, she's like such a wuss, and then she gets so sassy when she gets the upper hand. Sorry about that. Got a slightly runny nose. Oh, did we see? I don't remember if we saw that in the manga. I don't. That could have been in the manga, but I feel like I don't remember that off the top of my head. Because I know there was like a bit of a jump in what was happening when we came back to this point, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they are dropping like flies, though. Grieving over dead Vagapunks. Just like, be quiet, fucking Lilith. Using the food machine, I imagine. Yeah, you guys are trapped. Oh, I forgot they're in with the Seraphim. Yeah, you don't really want to be in the room with them, technically. I do want to know. I don't remember if we find out in the manga exactly how strong these are. Like, I don't remember if anyone was able to break through them or not. God, I love the was locked in there is appreciating the designs of the seraphim. Oh, it's a new Frankie voice actor. I didn't really notice it last week. His that was actually pretty different right there. I did watch that like they did that ceremony with like his swimming trunks that they handed over from the previous voice actor, and I feel like when he was talking there, it sounded a lot similar. But the but yeah, Frankie's old voice actor, he was definitely getting rough in his voice and stuff, but he had a very nice, iconic voice actor. God, Luffy's funny. Nami popping off. I forgot it was her who did that. God, I think she might be worse than the fucking real Hancock. That's kind of hard to do as well when it comes to Luffy. Still trapped. I feel like all the other Vagapunks could probably figure it out. God, I love Lilith. I thought she's just always down for action, even though all the Vagapunks are quite the goobers. Well, I forget if it's electricity barrier, but I feel like Luffy would be able to get out of it. Collecting information. Collecting information. I mean, bro's being a dog to the military. Still love these as well. The new eye catchers are awesome. It's interesting how they have like a lower frame per second, and they look, I would say, closer to the manga art style. At least of a lot of like the covers and stuff that he does. Oh, it's Stussy. I feel like, oh Jesus, the ass shot. Her outfit threw me off there. I do think the coloring on her outfit in the anime is slightly weird, but I imagine that's must have been what it was planned in the manga. But in black and white, her outfit looks a lot better. I think it's just that yellow is just an odd color. Oh, that's how they get to Elbath. I feel like I haven't heard this soundtrack forever in One Piece. It actually seems a little bit different too. But that part of it reminded me of a really old one they used to play all the time. This is the Egghead one. Oh, we're gonna go off the clouds. I remember that. Although they can only fly that. Yeah, that's what I thought. Only within the AC Island area. Yeah, that actually throws me off a little bit. Frankie's voice actor. That's very odd after like 1,000 episodes of one voice actor. And I think there has been different voice actor switches that I haven't noticed quite as much. I do love this though. Like I think Sabo's voice actor changed pretty recently as well during the first part of Egghead. Yeah, I'll have to get used to Frankie's new voice actor. Be slightly weird, but I'm imagining when they do the One Piece remake, they're probably gonna get all new voice actors, which would be kind of a shame because I really, even in the low parts of the anime, the voice acting was always awesome. I can't wait to see with everything that happens Bonnie during this arc. There is quite a lot of moments I'm still looking forward to. That was one of the shots I was going to use for last week when I was looking at pictures of the anime released. Yeah, that really doesn't sound like Frankie to me at the moment. I'll have to get used to it. Yeah, I guess all the Vegapunks mostly would have all just been living their lives here. I've been waiting for fucking Luffy and Bonnie to bond since she got introduced in Sabaody. She was one of the besides Law, I think she was the supernova I wanted to see the most of. Things have changed. Yeah, has she? Oh, she. I think she's already seen the entire flashback when she was at that orange paw print. I just think we find it out later. Kizaru. He's also another character whose his voice actor changed. So I believe the original one passed away. I've kind of got used to this voice actor now, though, but his first one was super iconic as well. You are light itself. Is determined to stand in my way. He's actually gonna let him think, though. And the fact that there's 50 of those new pacifistas is kind of wild too. I've always also found him, from at least what we know so far, I feel like he's kind of the most reasonable uh of the Gorosei, but he's still a celestial dragon at the end of the day. Still kind of got that bitch moves. Some interesting CGI for those ships. But I mean, that happens quite a lot for One Piece with the big ass ships. Oh, all the vice admirals. Oh, this dude with the wild ass neck. His neck goes crazy. I wonder how many Marines can use the six powers plus hockey. Because, like, we did see in Dressrosa that there was a lot of, like, just regular swordsmen who had hockey as well. And they, like, know about it during Marineford. Like, with, when that doctor's talking to, Kobe. I think he was a doctor, anyways. Yeah, I think Kizaru's gonna just body him on his way by. I can't remember if the Kizaru fight happens like right here, because I know like that whole section kind of jumbled together a little bit. Oh, it's teleporting essentially. Just essentially instant light travel. God, Yada no Mirror is so sick. Sentomaru is about to stand on business. Definitely not good enough for an admiral, though. That's pretty sick, the bouncing. Sentomaru. Big old belly. The strongest in the world. Oh, that was from the preview last week. Goes crazy. Yeah, my appreciation for Sentomaru went so much during this arc. Someone strong. I remember the power scalers going crazy during this section too in the manga. Oh, new ending. Barney? I like the aesthetic so far. Oh, that's cute. I wonder if it's going to be... Oh, Kuma as well. I wonder if it'll be Bonnie and Kuma focused. Woo! That's cute. Ooh. God, when they want to go hard on the animation, they can. Just for like little things and like the directing for like the openings and stuff lately have just been going crazy. A bit of Vagapunk. Oh, with the gem. God, great ending. They'll be afraid. Yeah, I love this. Yeah, I was always looking forward to more Bonnie stuff, so I really like how just focused this arc was around her. We really only have a couple supernovas left, even. Oh, running to Kuma. Man, the animation and just like uh symbolism of that ending as well was really great. I like that a lot. Oh, it looks like there's about to be some pretty good animation in the next episode as well. Oh, back beginning of their backstory as well. Excited for that. Another great week of One Piece. So glad it's back. Like, it makes me so excited. I'm so excited to experience the rest of this arc in the anime. I think even the slower episodes, like, realistically, we're not doing a ton right now. We're kind of just setting up for the future of this arc. It's just so great. Just seeing, like, because we didn't really even have, like, that crazy of animation or anything, but I just feel like the directing and everything during Egghead has just felt a little nicer. Like, I guess there was a couple slow spots in that episode, but for the most part, it felt like we were just flowing through the entire episode. And like, I don't know. I kind of have an appreciation for how Toei does things after watching the re-edit of Fishman Island. And like, cause sometimes a faster pace or like a scene moving just lightning quick isn't always the best thing for the scene. And sometimes the anime original stuff they do add in is kind of nice and fleshes out the series a little bit better. Uh, I will, I think, check probably the chapter for this week and see, because I feel like there was a couple new things added in, or like things that I feel like we didn't have the full information about, but that could just be not remembering, because it has been a while since this whole arc ended. But I'm excited to see the rest of this arc. I don't know how many like more chapters it has to go actually. I don't know if we're at like the halfway part and then they took a break, or if we'll have even more than half. Because I can think of like a lot of the big things that happened, but I can't remember like a lot of the small things that were like taking place throughout this. I feel like I just have like the big overall story in my head. Uh, like even these last two episodes, there was a few moments where like I mostly knew what was happening and coming up, but like little bits of information I might not have remembered and things like that. Is a really long series. I'm also getting stuffed up. You can probably hear me. But really great episode. I'm really excited for next week. So cool seeing Kizaru like in action as a character now as well, because we haven't really had that since Sabaody. We had a little bit here and there with like Marineford and stuff, but we're kind of at the place in One Piece I've been waiting to get to for a long time, because we're finally covering Bonnie. We're finally having Kizaru come back, because like Sabaody was my favorite arc probably in the series, or at least one of them. So I like that we're following up on a lot of things from that now. But that's kind of just how been all of post time skips been, because like I think basically Oda made the supernovas, and like the thing that's like said is like he basically came up with them on the spot. I think he basically just drew characters from later parts in the arc and just put them all together here. Because it seems like whenever we get to a certain point, then we follow a different supernova and like their story and stuff like that. Some of them are definitely more minor characters, but I am wondering if like we're gonna get a Rouge or whatever the Skypean one is. I wonder if he'll ever come back around like fully into the story, or if he'll be more like a background character. But I could see him tying into something bigger in one of the upcoming arcs as well. But overall, just love this episode. So excited for what's to come in One Piece. And for any anime onlys, Egghead is going to get wild from here on out. And it's already been pretty damn wild and fun. So that'll be all for this video. Catch you guys all later, and peace.